I'm your friendly neighborhood N-Man64, and I'm bringing you the next episode of Pokemon Scarlet. In the last episode, we were supposed to be setting out to Los Platos, but apparently I got distracted by shiny things. And by shiny things, I mean a whole bunch of Pokemon that we added to our Pokedex. We did not add to our team, though, because I really don't see a need to. In fact, as you can see, we've caught 17 Pokemon. We've battled 20. But as you saw from when we caught the Flamigo, there are up to 300 something Pokemon that we can get in this game. Oh, look at the lag. Look at the lag. That's from all the Pokemon that are on screen right now. Yeah, I'm not even joking. Like this is bad lag. There we go. Lag's a bit better now. Now there was another Pokemon that I thought I saw here. And yes, it is available in this specific area, but for some strange reason, we are not seeing it anymore. So I'm gonna. Oh, hi, buddy. You want to get murked by a tiny little mouse? If that's what you want, I'm not gonna stop you. Maybe it's your dream to get mauled by a mouse. You are my friend, after all. Now you're gonna use Thundershock. It's not gonna do much. In fact, one of the changes they made in later games that I have not mentioned yet is that electric types cannot get paralyzed anymore. Spore moves and like grass type moves no longer affect grass types. It's Toxic has 100% accuracy for poison types. They did a lot of changes in these games that I haven't even gotten to mention yet. We haven't mentioned Mega Evolution, Dynamax, Z moves. We've mentioned that some regions have their own forms. Is that Wooper? Yes, that's Wooper. Where is this little guy? Where is this ugly little gremlin? I will go one more lap around. And if we don't see him, then we'll just have to catch him at a later date. As you can see down on the map here... Oh, go away. Thank you. There are some Pokemon that we can catch right away that are available in local areas. As you can see, we have Happiny there. It's that little guy with the horn is that what I'm curious about, because we have not seen him yet. He is a Galarian Pokemon, and he's the one that we're looking for here. But if he does not want to show up, then I can't really force him to. I guess. Whatever. We can't fall in the water, though, because, again, we will die. Because apparently our character does not know how to swim. But a lot of other characters in Pokemon games do, which is weird. Cool over here. Oh my god, is there more I can explore? Oh my god, there is more I can explore. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Alright, that's another item we can't get right away. Look at this. Look at this. This is what Pokemon games, with the exception of the lag issues, this is what Pokemon games are supposed to be. The ability to just run around and do whatever the hell you feel like doing. That's an awakening, which we can use, obviously, to awaken a Pokemon that's fallen asleep. I actually never used one. In fact, I've had like 40 of them, because I found them all in the grass running around when I was doing Pokemon Violet. Because the game really you don't really need to worry about it that much. A lot of the status ailment moves have been nerfed in terms of like being super dangerous. Scatterbug. Oh my god, we can go... Oh my god, look at all the stuff we can explore. We're not even going in the direction... Oh my god, yeah, this is going to be a meandering LP, to say the least. This is why you don't let N-Man play these kinds of games. You do not let N-Man play open world games, because he gets very distracted very easily. We'll know when we get to Kingdom Hearts 3, but that's besides the point. As you can see here, there's a big gate here that's walled off. We will worry about that when it comes. That's not going to be for a very long time. Let's see. Oh my god, items. All these Pokemon that we can catch. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, hold on. Return. We got a Pokemon. Happiny. The baby form of the Chansey line. Which means, yes, the Chansey line is in this game. Happiny is high HP special tank. That is it. It does not do a lot of damage. It's can't take a lot of hits. It's pretty much what you'd expect it to be. However, I don't think it's a fairy type. In fact, I think it's just a normal type. I don't think they gave the Chansey line fairy type yet, or at all. Then I know they did that to Jigglypuff, which we'll get to later on. And I think Clefairy's going to be in the DLC, so that's fun. Alright, we got a Happiny. It is pure normal type. It carries a round white rock in its belly pouch. If it gets along with someone, it'll sometimes give that person the rock. And through friendship, it'll evolve into Chansey. Actually, no, it's the Oval Stone it needs to evolve into Chansey. Either way, we can get Chansey later on anyway, so it's not a big deal. Not sure. Let's give you a name. Let's give you a name. I don't know. Let's call you, I don't know. We'll name you after my sister's friend. We'll call you Becca. I don't know. That's the first name that popped into my head. That's basically what we're going to be doing at this point. If I find a character with a name, we're, for the most part, just going to give him a name that just pops into my head. Ooh, another rare candy. And our first TM... Psybeam. Oh my god. Psybeam this early on could be broken. I don't remember what psychic types are available early on in the game, though. Curious. What do we got here? Another TM? Acid Spray. Oh my god. Acid Spray and Psybeam early on. This is... Pinch me. I must be dreaming. Then again, I don't think they want us to be over here at this point. But you know what? The Endman does not care. He's having way too much fun. And he picked up a Cherry Berry, which cures paralysis. There are a bunch more berry types that we can worry about. A Dire Hit, which increases the critical hit ratio. We can't climb up cliffs just yet. We will be able to eventually. And yes, you slide down cliffs instead of just doing that dumb little boop jump that you do in other games. Let's see, Hoppip. And up. Can't get up there just yet. Unless there's a way around. Pawmi, do you know a way around? No? Okay. No big deal. Oh my god, Drowsy. This is... Oh my god. We're gonna have like 50 Pokemon before we even set foot in the freaking gym. This is crazy. A Lepa Berry. Heals 10 PP. Good lord. They're just giving stuff out like candy. Alright, we got a battle. Donduck is our best option, so we'll just let Balboa get another fight or two in. I can't stop wondering what's behind that weird door or lid or cover or whatever it was. Buddy, maybe a battle will take my mind off it. Buddy, if you saw what was behind that door, you would be horrified. You would be horrified beyond your wildest dreams, champ. You send out a Squawkabilly, aka Yaga with a Pompadour. Squawkabilly is... I want to say something nice, but it's the Farfetch slash... What's it called? It's the Farfetch slash Chatot of this game, in that you think it's useful, but it's kind of not. It doesn't evolve. It now knows, what, Thundershock? Yeah, that's not gonna do anything to me, champ. Balboa does not worry about that crap, and in fact, I'm just gonna use Quick Attack to finish you off here. Goodbye, good luck, and good riddance. Yeah, it's not that good of a Pokemon. It's mostly just to gain some level up fodder. Doug learned Astonish. Skips wants to learn Poison Powder. What do you know? Tackle, Tail Whip. What do you prefer? You want to skip it? Sure. I'll take your word for it, Skips. What? Stun Spore, okay. Now, Stun Spore, you're probably going to want to learn. No, you don't want to learn. Okay. Sleep Powder, you better want to learn, because this is going to be the one we override you on. Yeah, sorry. Check out the moves. We're going to get rid of Tail Whip. You do not need Tail Whip. Oh my god, look at all these moves. Robin learned Ember. Good lord. We are doing so good right now. What kind of money are you going to give me, kid? Me and my stupid white hat. $308. Cool. Cool, I guess. Let's go with a potion. Heal up my boy here. And let's switch Doug out. Because I want to see... He knows Astonish. Okay, good. Let's switch you up to the front. So we can see how much damage that can do to a Drowsy. Drowsy is one of the derpiest derps who ever derped. It is a Psychic-type Pokemon whose ability is Special Defense, whose best stats are going to be Special Defense, which is kind of weird. That doesn't mean it's absolutely unusable, but it just means that, you know, it's probably not the best Pokemon to, you know, use in terms if you're looking for a Psychic-type. It's not a sweeper. It sort of just exists, if you will. And for a Pokemon, that's not a good thing. You kind of want your Pokemon to do more than just, you know, exist. But hey, if you like Drowsy, I don't see a reason why you can't use it. Compared to other Psychic types in the game, it can actually be... It can actually have a decent moveset to it. And I think this is... Wow, this is going to be the last Pokemon we're able to catch for a bit until we get some more Pokeballs. I only have one Pokeball left. That's how much catching we've done. This is insane. This game is literally insane with the amount of Pokemon you can catch early on. It remembers every dream it eats. It rarely eats the dreams of adults because children's are much taste. That is freaking dark, Game Freak. That is freaking dark. That is freaking dark. You're horror. You're just horror. Not a name. You're just horror. There you are. There you are. R. You're just horror. You're just horror. Just stay. Just go in horror. Cool. Just go away. That was terrifying. Ooh, hello, little guy. That is a Gimmighoul coin. Material accidentally dropped by a Pokemon. That will come in handy much later, but we do not have to worry about it now since we don't even have a Gimmighoul. It's just a little fun thing you can do. And look, oh my god, there's a lot of them here. Collect as many of them as you can, and if you want to hold on to them, you can collect up to 999 of them. Or you can be even more interesting and just keep selling them. Why? Because there's literally no reason you can't. Gimmighoul coins are worth a lot of freaking money when you sell them. And money, while it's not a big issue in this game, it can become an issue, especially if you start to try to run competitive Pokemon teams, because there's items and stuff that you'll need and stuff like that. So it's not like items are like gonna be do or die if you have them, but you could probably use to sell some of them if you don't mind. However, it takes a really long time to get to 999. So if you want to evolve a Gimmighoul, which is how you do it, you may want to do that. It does take up all 999 coins though, so I digress. We'll worry about Gimmighoul when we can counter. Oh, it's Scatterbug, okay. All I see is an exclamation point, and I'm thinking, oh my god, is that the one we're looking for? Of course it's not. Why would it ever be the droid we're looking for, guys? And we're right back where we started. Ain't that fun? Did our little friend decide to show up? Oh my god, I'm just shocked we caught Drowsy already. It's absolutely insane. So how all these Pokemon we can catch at this point in the game, it's so freaking insane. And this is not even including going to get more Pokeballs. This is just on the Pokeballs that Nemona has given us. Nope, that's Wooper. I thought it was for a second. Just a second, though. Doug, let's switch you out. Let's go with Skips, just in case some water types decide they want to mess with us. They'll have to deal with a very weak Absorb. I really thought it was going to be here. Oh, well. I guess that Pokemon changed its mind, and we can find it later, so it's not the end of the world. Hey, Wooper. How you doing, champ? I should catch another one, but I'll be able to catch another one in a few minutes, because they're not just locked to this area. once we get back on the road to Los Platos, we can probably see what else we've got. And by the way, I did not acknowledge that we got the TM for Confuse Ray, which is an insanely good move to have early on. But I don't think that many Pokemon can learn it in this game. Hidden item? And a Spear Berry. Ooh, oh my god, look at these TMs they're giving us. Can it be like Fire Blast? Oh, it's Windle. I was like, oh my god, what the hell is that? Ooh, Struggle Bug. I think that's the move you get from when the Scatterbug line fully evolves. We'll find out when we catch it, when we fully evolve ours. But oh my god, look at all this stuff we can get. This is before we've even gotten into the school. And mind you, guys, there is a lot to do in this game. That I think this might be a 100 episode LP at minimum. Like, I'm looking at the Mario Kart console tour, and that's going to be at the very least 100 episodes, depending on how much extra content I do online. But looking at the other stuff, this is going to be a massive LP. I don't even know what episode number we're at right now. I know I cut the first episode in half, which had a pretty awkward thing about it, but again, what parts of me aren't awkward? But we may as well get back to Nimona. We've been away from her for a while, and we should, she is kind of our friend. A kind of sort of friend, a kind of sort of girlfriend, kind of sort of rival, sort of thing. And we're back on the road to Los Platos. Which is important because, well, we have no Pokeballs. And I need Pokeballs if we want to catch more Pokemon. Anything over here? Now, I can sell items, and that's not the issue. I think actually there's a Nugget coming up here, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, a TM. Endure. Ooh. A Pokeball. Convenient. Convenient. And oh my god, is that Ralts? Oh my god, that's freaking Ralts. Okay. Now, I mentioned that Drowsy's line is not the best when it comes to being things. Well, Ralts would probably be a Pokemon that I would say should get the love that you would give another Pokemon first. Ralts is now also a Fairy type, I should mention. It's got its usual shenanigans, where it's a female, it can only become Gardevoir, but as a male, it can evolve into Gallade by exposure to a Dawnstone. But as it's a Fairy type, at this point in the game, you might want to consider using it, even if it's just early on, because Ralts can be pretty useful. It's not the best in terms of stats, but remember, it's got access to Fairy type moves, it's got access to Psychic type moves. It's a pretty good early game Pokemon that you don't have to worry too much about. Oh wait, why am I doing this? I can just do this. Come on, Edman. What are you doing? That you could just catch it just for shits and giggles and use it early on. Obviously, I think there are Psychic types in the game that are just a tad better, but I think, all things considered, Ralts would be a pretty decent addition to any team. In fact, I think I'm going to use it for a little bit, specifically because of its part Fairy typing. I'm not using it for the long haul because I already used a Gardevoir, and since it's female, I'd have to get a Gallade, and I already have a fighting type, so until we get a Fairy type that I think I'm going to use, we might hold on to this one for a little bit. The horns on its head provide a strong power that enables it to sense people's emotions. Boy, do I know all about this from my Crimson Fury stories. And yes, we're going to give you a name, and speaking of Crimson Fury, I think some of you will be happy with the name I've chosen. We are going to name him after the Gardevoir that Addison Tenton had in Galatea. And we are going to send you to the box for now, but you are going to be the first one to come back when one of my Pokemon fully evolves, and that should be Scatterbug. Because yes, I want to raise all of my Pokemon to the best of their abilities. I don't think you can get Gardevoir or Gallade in the wild. I know you can get them through other means in this game, but son of a bitch, is that Igglybuff? Oh my god. Igglybuff, how you doing, champ? Igglybuff is the baby form of the Jigglypuff line. High HP, and that's about it. It is a normal fairy type, as you would expect, as a lot of other Pokemon got to be turned into fairy types. Not just the Ralts line, but if you really want to get into it, the Snubble line got made fairies, the Marrow lines got made to be fairies, the Ralts line got to be fairies, Clefairy, Jigglypuff. Oddly enough, the only one that I thought for sure would be a fairy that did not become one is Chansey, and yeah, I don't mind that. Igglybuff is one that evolves strictly through friendship, and it'll evolve into Jigglypuff. But you can also get Jigglypuff in the wild, so it's not like it's the end of the world if you don't catch it. But considering breeding is a little weird in this game, I would say, at the very least, just try to catch it. So much so that it's weird that I will tell you guys something from my Pokemon Violet story. One of the Pokemon that I'm having the hardest time getting is Slackoff, which, yes, that means the Slackoff line is in this game. But one of the weird things about that is the fact that I have Vigoroth and I have Slacking, but I have literally no Slackoff. And the only way to get it is to breed, and since I'm currently raising a competitive team so I can battle Mark around the holidays, it's weird. Guys, it's really weird that I have a Vigoroth and a Slacking, but I don't have a Slackoff. It's like those weird Pokemon Platinum or Pokemon Black or Pokemon White things where you can just randomly catch evolved forms of Pokemon. It's weird. Its body has a faintly sweet scent and is bouncy and soft. If it bounces even once, it cannot stop. How wonderful. We're gonna call you Iggy. Iggy Azalea, Iggy Pop, I don't care. That is your name. You look possessed with those red eyes, though. So please stop. Thank you. Okay, I think that'll wrap things up for now. We've got one more battle to take part. Oh, we got another item. Actually, we'll wrap it up by seeing if we can climb here. Good, my legs aren't that completely useless. Got a Cherry Berry, an Awakening, and the last item before we end the episode is a Deerling. Okay, change of plans for the third time. Deerling, let's go. We gotta talk, sweetie. Deerling is a normal grass type that was introduced in Black and White. And I didn't think we could get it this early. I thought we got it just past Los Platos. Deerling is a pretty decent grass type, all things considered. It's fairly strong. It's obviously its fur changes in the seasons. That's its gimmick. And well, I don't have anything that can hit you. I'm just gonna have to do serious damage at least. I'm just gonna have to hope for the best here. And of course, I'm honestly planning on using Deerling for at least a small portion of the LP going forward until we get to the grass type that I really want. Which, yes, we are using a grass type in this game. I hope you guys can understand that. I don't often use grass types if it's not the starter, which is weird. Okay, cool. So now that it's got my accuracy down, now my attacks will never hit again, which is so much fun. That's 3 misses in a row. As Mark would go, 3 misses in a row. Because he's got like an obsession with the count. Yeah, alright, Robin. Sorry, Skips, I gave you your shot. Why did they change its ability from Chlorophyll to Leaf Guard? That's so weird. Alright. Peck is probably going to kill you. So is Ember. So for the sake of argument, let's go with a quick attack. Perfect. I thought just right. Now, as you would expect, as you can see, Robin's ability is not... What's it called? It is not Keen Eye. Instead, its ability is Big Pecs, which basically means its defenses can't be lowered. Which, for a Pokemon this point in the game, is actually really useful. And Deerling got caught, which is good. Scatterbug actually might be evolving. Oh my god, we got so much stuff to do. This is Deerling in its spring form. I think it continually changes as the seasons pass, but if you feel like it, you can catch all of the forms if you want as you catch them throughout the game. Deerling have different scents depending on the season. In early spring, these Pokemon give off a delicate, sweet, and calming scent. Cool. And since you're a male, of course, we're going to name you after the greatest Animaniacs cartoon of all time, Bumby's mom. Bumby's mom, she's... Send to the boxes for now. We will bring you out eventually, but for now, I need to end the episode at some point before Scatterbug. Oh, Scatterbug's evolving. I thought it was a wild one. Okay. Okay, Bugette. You do you, sweetie. And this should be Spupa. And it is. Your Bugette evolved into Spuka. Spuka, oh my god. Spupa. You dingus. If Rufflet attacks this Pokemon by pecking at it, it will retaliate with its sharp fur and poisonous black powder. So look at so many additions. This is crazy. Bugette learned Protect. Good move to have early on. And I think this is where we're going to wrap it up because, by God, another 25-plus minute episode. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64. We're just about to get to Los Platos. Sorry for all the meandering I've been doing. I will see you guys next time where we take on that kid, and I saw another Pokemon down there that we might be able to catch, so hopefully we can do that. Until we meet again, my lovelies, sayonara.